Chip Maxwell here with a Maxwell Morning Memo. Do an internet search for Social Security checks to dead people, and you'll find that Social Security spends hundreds of millions of dollars annually paying benefits to dead people, overpaying benefits to live people, and paying benefits to the wrong people. Even if the bureaucracy worked flawlessly, Social Security is fiscally unsustainable. According to Social Security's official website, when Social Security was created in 1935, Congress was told that the payroll tax for a citizen would never exceed 3% and no more than $3,000 of annual income would be subject to the tax. Today, the rate is 6.2%, and the amount of annual income subject to the Social Security payroll tax is well over $100,000. The website says Congress also was told in 1935 that by 1980, Social Security would pay out $3.5 billion per year and have a reserve of $47 billion. Reality? By 1980, Social Security was paying out more than $120 billion per year and was approaching bankruptcy. Emergency amendments to Social Security were adopted in 1983. The numbers are similarly calamitous for Medicare. When it was created in 1965, it cost $3 billion per year and was projected to cost $12 billion per year in 1990. Reality? Medicare cost $107 billion in 1990. It exceeded $500 billion in 2010. It is projected to break $1 trillion by 2020. I dare you to peer further into the future at the unfunded liability for Social Security and Medicare. Estimates vary, but the consensus is that unfunded liability is from $50 trillion to $100 trillion for Social Security and Medicare. Add obligations for federal pensions and the subsidized prescription drug entitlement of 2003, and any way you figure it, we're well north of $100 trillion in unfunded entitlement liability. This means taxpayers are on the hook for more than $100 trillion to fund these entitlement payments. Let's say the payout will happen over the next 50 years. That's an annual average of $2 trillion or $20,000 per taxpayer. It's bad enough for those of us in the latter part of life. Younger generations are destined for a lifelong fiscal mauling. Republicans, you have the House, the Senate, and the presidency. Find a way out of Social Security, Medicare, and the federal welfare entitlement system and back to limited government under the Constitution. I'm Chip Maxwell for 94.5 FM, 1420 AM. The Answer.